everyone, my name is Maria, and I'm a Girl Scout that just finished my Gold Award. A lot of people have been wondering what are the steps you should take to achieve the Gold Award, and specifically, how can you help your community in a way that's meaningful? In this short video, I'm going to be telling you the key steps to working on and achieving a Gold Award, and how to help your community and make a difference that's enduring. So my project was chiefly focused on educating the community on nutrition. And in the beginning, I made the mistake of not making a specific enough project plan that it wasn't approved immediately. And that's understandable, because I just said I would be educating the community on nutrition without specifying a target audience. Now, when you're planning your Gold Award, you need to find an issue that actually exists in your community. Otherwise, you're going to be spending about 100 hours on something that's completely futile because there's no problem at hand in the first place. Once you find the problem, then you have to come up with the solution. Now, the solution doesn't have to completely erase the problem. Maybe it's like you're planting seeds to start something that will ultimately help to end it. I live in a community with a lot of Spanish speakers and senior citizens and a variety of different people. So for my project, I eventually decided I would educate the community on how to eat healthy on a budget because there's not enough education about that. With that being said, I decided that my target audience would be senior citizens because there's a lot of senior citizen communities in my town, and then Spanish speakers because not enough is done in the community to educate Spanish speakers and provide them with resources in their native language. My project for the Gold Award was three-pronged. The first aspect was creating a presentation to give to the senior citizens and to some young adults in the community. My presentation, I took a while to develop it. I spent probably about 50 hours on just planning the presentation and then actually delivering it. Make sure you have something that will attract your audience. For my presentation, I made sure to include a lot of snacks and free food samples, and I made sure to advertise that I had that. And that way, people will know, oh, there's something I can get out of this that's super beneficial. They will be more likely to show up if you're doing a presentation. Now, of course, a lot of people don't do a presentation. I know many people that don't really interact with people in their project, which is perfectly fine. Instead, they may improve a garden or improve a certain living center in their community. And that's all great as well. You just want to make sure that your target audience is being benefited in a way that is enduring. And with that being said, I'm going to move on to step number 2 of my project. So after I gave the oral presentations, I made a display and I set it up in the local library. My display fulfilled the enduring aspect of the project because it's going to last indefinitely after the termination of the project. The display was in Spanish, continuing to target that audience, and it had useful resources that would help the community members and specifically target that group of people. And of course, it was also about eating healthy on a budget, going with the theme of my entire project. That's another thing you want to make sure you have. You want to make sure that there's a common theme throughout your project, especially if it has multiple aspects to it. I took a risk by having a 3-pronged project because it's a lot of work, and a lot of times the target audience and what I'm presenting may not overlap. But by having a common theme of eating healthy on a budget, I was able to maintain that target audience and maintain the message that I wanted to deliver. The final portion of my project was YouTube videos. This was the most interesting aspect because I had never done YouTube videos before, and I wasn't really sure how to share them and make them known. When you're starting something new for your Gold Award, you want to make sure you research it as much as you can so you're knowledgeable on the topic. And that's exactly what I did for the YouTube videos. I made sure I knew what editing software I would be using and how I would go about doing that. I also made a plan for each of my videos before I would upload it. And this aspect of the project is also enduring because I'm going to continue uploading the videos and they're going to be continuously seen by the public and the world, allowing it to fulfill the global and national link aspect. For the global and national link aspect, you could A, share your message with other people across the globe, or B, actually do something that affects other parts of the world. One girl I knew traveled to actually a different country for part of her Gold Award, which is something a lot of people can't really afford. So it's reasonable that, okay, maybe not everyone will do that, but it is an option, and that's just another example of how you could make your project well known and make it have a larger effect. I hope this video was helpful for all of you, and make sure that if you have any questions or any comments regarding the Gold Award project, you leave them in the comments section below. Good luck, and I know you'll do a great job on your Gold Award.